Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be covering Nikola stock, ticker symbol NKLA. Now this stock was one of the biggest hype spec stock of this year. It actually jumped from 40 to 80 in one day, and we had this consolidation period for a while before we really sold out last couple of days. So I'm gonna go over your technicals in terms of when you probably should have sold the stock when you had chance and why it actually sold off last couple of days. So let's take a look. Alright, if you take a look at technicals, the first most important thing is draw a good support line. Right, let's draw one from here to here. Now what do you see? It bounced off from first point right here, from here, right? And the second point here, and we'll bounce back. And fourth point, it failed to bounce when it hit this line. And then the stocks sold off a little bit one day, tried to bounce back up next 2 days, consolidated for a couple of days, just back and forth, and then we started hitting these big red candles. And from these, you could really see that it's gonna sell off, right? Let's draw a resistance line as well, right? So it's important that you draw two lines in conjunction like this, right? So once again, the first time it hit this point, back down, right? So it's moving in within this band. After this, it never was able to hit this point. That means stock is likely going to be bearish. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that if you draw a straight line from this to this, that's pretty much a double top. So when you have a double top pattern, and also if you have an uptrend support that failed to bounce and couldn't bounce for a while and was a straight line for a while like this, then stock is likely going to sell off. And that's what happened, right? You have this line, straight line, consolidation line after it failed. And then once it breaks through that, boom, it just started really selling off. Okay, one other important indicator to tell why the stock sold off is called MACD. So if you take a look, let's just focus on this chart and this chart, right? And we're primarily focusing on why the stock, sold off so heavily right here. If you take a look, you could see crossover right here. The black is below red line from this point. That point above is right at that point. Also, you could see MACD losing momentum. It's going negative below this 0 point. So once you see this, you should have either take your profit and sold the stock and look for another entry later on, or you could have potentially even shorted the stock. So it's important to understand these different types of indicators to know when to buy and when to sell. Also, you could see stock is right at 50-day moving average. So we may actually able to see a bounce tomorrow. We have to take a look. But stocks tend to bounce off of 50-day moving averages and 200 moving day averages a lot of times. So that's something that we could take a look at tomorrow. And that's it for today's analysis. Thank you so much for watching. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button for more videos like this. Thank you.